Hey guys, namaste. I'm Kay. This is Ecstatic Self. Today I want to talk about gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most important emotions for personal growth, spiritual transformation. Because there's a great big secret to life. If you can just simply be grateful for everything that happens to you, you will grow. You'll be happy. Even the bad stuff, even the uncomfortable stuff. Can you just be grateful? Because pleasure, pain, those things change over time. They change with perspective. Ultimately, everything that happens to us, whether comfortable or uncomfortable, is a lesson. It's an opportunity to become more expansive, more encompassing of difficulty, more stable and more secure. So whether something's quote unquote good or bad, that's just a function of your mind discerning it. As Hamlet says, nothing is good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Shakespeare. So what if instead of judging things, what if we just say thank you? Thank you, person who told me I look fat. Thank you, person who was unkind. Thank you, person who forgot to turn in your report that negatively affected me. Thank you, dog, for keeping me up all night. Thank you, husband, for doing the dishes. Thank you, friend, for remembering my birthday. Thank you, sweetheart, for leaving me a nice note. Thank you, myself, for feeding me nourishing food today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What if we just say gratitude for everything? If you want a simple practice that will change your life, every day, keep a gratitude journal, or at least speak out loud things you're grateful for, because I think there is immense power to putting words to our feelings. So either write down or just sit in meditation and speak aloud. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. And the great thing is once you start noticing the things in your life that you're grateful for, more comes to mind. Like your brain starts pivoting to look for things to be grateful for, and you start finding them, and there's more gratitude then in your life, and it's like this self-feeding cycle where all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I love my life. I love my life. Because now I see the blessings in everything. And I'm not a huge fan of The Secret. I'm not a huge fan of like manifest what you want, because I think we have karma and certain things just don't manifest. We have to be okay with what is. So they would probably tell you, if you live in gratitude, then more great things are going to materialize. I say it's kind of the opposite. You live in gratitude and you'll see all the great things that there already fucking are in your life, because we are all so blessed. We are all so blessed. We're all living in one of the healthiest, most prosperous times in the history of the world, right? Like the amount of worldwide poverty is at one of its record lows. The number of people who have access to indoor plumbing and clean water and regular food and are out of poverty it's like one of the best times to ever be alive. And I say one of the best, let's say it is by far quantifiably the best in rememberable history. I do believe that there are societies and cultures that we no longer remember existing on this earth. Like we look at Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, these ancient cities in current-day Pakistan that had indoor plumbing and sewage and grid systems. Like there were ancient civilizations that no longer exist that were probably of our caliber or better. I personally believe that. That's a video for another time, or for ancient aliens. But we should feel really blessed. And we should feel blessed that for those of you watching this YouTube channel, right, like that you have access to me, that I have access to spiritual teachings, the blessings of Dharma, the blessings of knowing right living and knowing how we're going to live our best life. So even if it's just for the simple thing, like living in a place where the pollution isn't too bad and you can breathe easily, that you can turn on a faucet and have fresh water, that you can take a shower. I'm sorry, but showers are one of the most underrated things. You turn on a spigot and hot water comes down to clean you. Like that is one of the coolest things ever. And how many of us just take that for granted? We're not having to go outside to go shit in the middle of the night, right? You got a toilet indoors. That's amazing. I love that. Refrigerator, that your food doesn't go bad, that you could eat fresh vegetables and meat all the time. There is so much to be grateful for. So are you living in gratitude? Because if you're like me, if you're like pretty much everybody, I know we could probably be doing even better. So that's your thought for today. Hope you're living in thankfulness, because I'm thankful for you. Thanks for subscribing and being part of this journey. I'm Kay. This is Ecstatic Self. Namaste.